If you want to watch us turn an RX-7 into a convertible today, I think you picked a good day to watch another one of our videos. You are not going to want to miss today's episode as we are back for part 3 of a 5-part series as we are tearing apart a Mazda RX-7. If you missed episode number 1 of this series, we did a pressure washing video. Episode number 2, we did a interior detailing video where if you take a look at that, you would not believe what we started with, but we started with, show him Sam, Sam's the editor. We started with like, this whole thing was full of mud. This is where we're at now in the process. And today, day 3, we're actually gonna be tearing the entire car apart. I don't know how long it takes to take a car apart. Like, I'm gonna give you the full disclaimer right now. I am not a car guy. I am not into restoring cars, especially vehicles that have been underwater. We figured if this license plate is correct and it went in the water in '84, this car's been underwater for 36 years. The structural integrity of it is completely shot. Any car guy knows that it's not worth restoring this car. So if you want to leave a comment and be like, oh, you still need to restore that car, go ahead, leave me that comment. I appreciate you just being here today. This thing is a complete disaster, Malia. I don't even know where to start. Today I've got my other daughter, Malia. This one does not mind being in front of the camera. She's a dancer, incredible person, love her to death. Thanks for being here today with me. Malia, we're taking this whole car apart. Can we do it in 4 hours? No. If this is your first time watching our show, we're normally divers. Like, we get in the water, we find cars underwater, we pull them out. We do this on our own dime. We volunteer our time, we volunteer our services. The tow company does the same, the other divers do it, so no agency actually pays for any of this. Part of this 5-part series, now we're into part 3, a lot of people have been asking, Jared, do you have any souvenirs off of this car that I can have? Like, can I have this? Like, a lot of people are like, hey, can I have an emblem off of the car? I only have 1 emblem, maybe 2 or 3, but I have like thousands of viewers that want something off of this. So we're going to be making special coins, and they're gonna say like Adventures with Purpose. They're gonna have a picture of the actual salvaged car. It's gonna say, you know, 1982 Mazda RX-7, and we have a limited edition, 1,000 coins is what we plan on casting. So if you want one of those, we're gonna make it known in the next week or 2. We're gonna have a special link. It's a first come, first serve. If you want in on that, make sure to subscribe. Turn on that little bell notification. That way you get instant notice when we release that video with the link. On that note, I like to talk a lot. I like to have a lot of fun. If this is your first time here, you don't like a lot of talking, hit the mute button, or there are a lot of other videos on YouTube that you can go watch. Malia, let's start chopping this puppy up.
Let's go.
People have been asking.
Do they turn?
Well, no, not that they turn. First of all, it's like completely broken here, like this wheel is. But people have been saying, hey, Jared, what if you air up the tires underwater? Will the car float? I doubt it. But let's see if we can actually get air to go in these tires today. Is gonna be our first little mission. If we can get air in, I have like a specialty little air hose nozzle that will actually clamp on there. And then we'll like set the cameras up and we'll back up and we'll see if we can like blow these tires up today. Malia, it's taking air. Woo! Oh. Okay, so let's switch to one of these little nozzles here. Now, the moment I put this on, it could blow up, Malia.
Oh.
No. Okay, so let's set the cameras up. Let's set it and then get away like really quick. We do not want to be in the area when this happens. All right, well, here we go. Okay, get back. Yeah, it's still going. I'm getting kind of nervous. It's been like 4 minutes now. And our cameras are over there. I don't think it's safe to go over there. I could try hitting it from the backside. That tire's tight, Malia. Oh, I smashed it. Oh, it's still really tight though. But I don't think it's like popping tight. Oh, I'm still scared about it, Malia. Those are still good. I mean, practically, those were brand new tires when they went in, Malia. Nothing should be wrong with them. Game plan. One of us has to go in there and cut the valve stem. 1, 2, 3, not it.
What?
No, it's not. Yeah, I let some, somewhere I let some air out. Oh! There, see, now we got, woo! There. Now it's not gonna explode on us, Malia. Let's try this back tire. You don't have to be too nervous on this one yet.
Yes.
We just want to see if it takes air. Oh yeah, see? Yeah. That one's taking air. Okay. Yeah, let's try to blow this one up for kicks.
Okay.
Yeah, we might want to get out of the area.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't sound like there's much air going in too fast.
Not bad.
Whoa! That was kind of scary. Okay, 100% Malia, this is a bad idea. We got to pop that tire too. I think the best thing on this, Malia, is just carefully cut the stem off. I can't even cut a valve stem off. How about we stab it? Alright. We're safe again, Malia. So the lesson that we learned today, Malia, I'm no good at blowing up tires, but 2 tires after 36 years underwater appear to hold air just fine. Let's just start with the hood, because I think that will be the fastest and I'll feel like I've made the most progress. Yeah. See how easy that was? I think we're halfway done. So we have a pile that's gonna go to the scrapper. We'll have a pile of stuff that we're keeping that people might want. Like the, we only have one of these, so we're gonna figure out like the best way to I don't know, auction it off or something. I did cut through it though, like when we cut the hood open. So I did destroy that a little bit, which means it has a little Mr. Lysick customization on there. Uh-oh. Where'd my socket go? Yep, good job, Malia. There it is. We got it. So I think that's gonna be one of our problems today too. We're going to end up stripping
A lot.
most of what we're doing today. Let's take out those back windows then, and then we're just gonna fire up the saw. We're just getting into this and we're just like taking this thing apart, like the fast and easy way. Yeah, it's straight saw today. Like,
Yeah.
there is no, like even with the windows here, like people were telling me like, hey, here's how you take the window off. I don't see an easy way to take the window off either, Malia. That's working! there's a lot better way to take a window out to salvage it on an RX-7. There's only 2 windows to salvage on this.
Yeah.
Should we save the other window then, or should we just destroy it?
Maybe save it.
All right, we'll save it just in case somebody wants it. Yeah, because if we don't, somebody's gonna be like, you should have saved those windows. And they'll be mad at us forever. They'll leave a nasty comment, you should have done that, and then they'll threaten me. You know what? Because you did that, I unsubscribed from your channel. Yet they're still here leaving a comment. They're still watching the videos. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, I'll salvage the other window for you. So here we go. You know what we should do after this, Leah? After the window? Let's make it a convertible.
Let's do it.
Okay. That's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. Okay, before I make this a convertible, just come take a look at the extra side of this. Have you seen that video on YouTube where she turned it into a Tesla truck? Yes.
See, that's the same thing. This is our Mazda RX-7 Tesla Truck Edition.
It's a pickup.
That looks good. Now have the proud new owners of our very own first convertible.
Let's go for a spin.
I think that seat's still a little bit wet from yesterday. We gotta set these cameras up for some good shots. Get rid of that seat. That door's full of mud, Malia.
Oh no.
That thing is heavy. That thing is
Oh, that's heavy.
so heavy. For those of you who have not met Paisley, we have 2 dogs. This is Paisley. She's the best dog in the whole entire world. Our other dog is small and smelly and the worst dog in the world.
Yes.
Oh, I saw a comment today that said that if you check the wheels for like the first 2 numbers are the month and the last 2 numbers are the year that the tires were made. But if you come in and you take a look at this, Malia, you can't make out any numbers on this thing. Yeah, there's numbers over here, but I can't tell what they are. Oh, there's a lot of nasty stuff in here, Malia. Oh, a lot more mud.
Don't want to turn that AC unit on.
We can tell how many miles on here. I don't even think we can tell how many miles are on it. You want to take a guess? Like, if it did go in 84.
Mm-hmm. What year was it made?
82.
So 2 years.
2 years is our guess. How many miles are going to be on this beautiful car? Like, was it stolen right away? Was it stolen like within the first 6 months?
I would say 8964.
8,964 miles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come in here, let's see if we can tell. Well, it had no gas in it.
Oh.
And the engine temperature was red hot. The oil pressure was low. They were doing 0 miles an hour. And I cannot tell.
I think it'll be in that little notch.
Yeah, I am thinking it's gonna be that notch there, but I can't tell. I don't know, let's turn the pressure washer on, see if we can get anything out of it. You know another comment that came across today, Malia?
What happened?
They said, that's not a pressure washer, that is a high-powered hose.
Oh.
And I'll agree with you 100% on that one. Like, this is the most weenie pressure washer I've ever had or seen in my entire life. Oh, there's some numbers. We got some numbers. Alright, so before we show everybody the numbers, leave a comment down below. How many miles do you think were on this beautiful RX-7 before it went in the river? They washed it up even more. I can't even believe it. Okay, so your guess, Malia, was what?
Now I forget. I think it was 8964.
I think you were, yeah, 8964. We don't even have half that many miles.
Oh, we don't?
No, look, 3,885 miles is all that was on that car before it ended up in the river.
Wow.
Holy moly, somebody stole this car right away as soon as it was new. Like this, so this would not be an insurance fraud job at all, because he didn't even have time to not make his payments. So 100% this car was stolen. What we should do is we should do a live stream like on Sunday after this video comes out on any of these parts that people want. We'll auction them off.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
So this video is coming out on a Friday on YouTube. It comes out on Saturday on Facebook, and we're gonna do a live stream that Sunday, noon, Pacific Standard Time.
We should do the steering wheel also.
Auction off the steering wheel?
Yeah.
So I think somebody did mention it. I don't know how to take these off properly though.
Does it have a cap maybe?
I think
it
that,
have an airbag though maybe.
No airbags.
No.
Back, not an 82. This is the horn, and underneath of it should be like a bolt.
That's what I would think.
Let's see. I don't want to like destroy it because, like I said, somebody's gonna want this.
Or maybe even under that Mazda sign. Can you pop that part out maybe?
I think the whole
little.
thing will come off. Yeah, I think we're doing it right.
Yeah.
See, yeah, and see, then there's a bolt under there.
Right in the center.
I don't think I'm getting that off of there though. Not that way. I'll just cut the whole thing off. I guess we'll just take this part off. I don't even know the best way to get this off. Like that. Like that.
Just like that.
There you go, and there's the radio. There's not much left of that radio though.
No. Okay.
Yep, we're good. Oh, that's a Clarion. Do you know how good Clarions were back in the day?
Are they high tech?
They were high tech. Like if you had a Clarion in your red RX-7 sports car, like you were the boop boop. All right, well, we'll save that puppy as well. Oh, look at that clock.
Oh,
That's a special,
cool.
that's a quartz clock, Malia. Hardwired into the car like that. All right, so we'll save that. We'll leave, oh, somebody's gonna want the shifter as well, I'm sure. We'll come back to the shifter later. The wheels and tires we'll try to get off.
Okay.
Out of gas. There she is.
There it is.
Just like that. All right, next move now, Malia. Should we try to get a wheel off?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe if I get like a screwdriver real quick and bust some of that stuff out, then I might get in there. Now, if you missed some of our other videos on this little series, we're gonna be melting the aluminum down as well as the copper from this car. Today's episode is sponsored by Brute Magnetics, who has supplied us with like a double-sided 600 pounds per side, so there's a 1,200 pound pull magnet there. We'll stick to metal, and we also have a 1,000 pound pull magnet as well. So be sure to check out the link in the description to support Brute Magnetics, as they are supporting us as we're out here. Well, normally we're getting cars out of the rivers. Today we're recycling the car and turning it into souvenir coins for you guys. You can tell if something is magnetic or not, I mean, with a magnet, but I mean, steel or aluminum, a magnet will not stick to aluminum.
Okay.
And I also use aluminum carabiners on here, so that way my carabiners don't stick to it. I have to get a breaker bar. So there's only so much torque and power in like these little electric doohickeys. The impact wrench has more power and torque that it can spin those off. But when you don't have that, you'll use what's called a breaker bar. So a breaker bar is just kind of a longer bar. So that way you can have a lot more outward pressure out here. You can stand on it also if you need to and brake. Yeah, just jump on it, break it, there we go. See how I break that one loose? And then we can use the little electric one to do the detail work of pulling those off the rest of the way. Now the question is, are these aluminum or steel? Oh, you know what? I bet you people might want those as well for souvenirs. So let's test that out. Yep. So those are steel. So let's save those for souvenirs for somebody. All right, come see if you can break those off of there. Lift, lift, keep going. There you go. Look at that, you got it, Malia. Go. Yeah, look at that. It's those dancer muscles.
Oh yeah.
Malia's a dance instructor, by the way. She's been dancing since she was 2, Malia. And she's been teaching for 2 years now. Look, she teaches hip hop. That's why she's got the mask on. Right?
Yeah. That's one of them.
All right, tell us all the dances that you do.
Hip hop, contemporary, lyrical, ballet, jazz, musical theater, tap.
What she's saying is she does a lot. She's a busy girl too. She teaches, what, 5 days a week? There you go. All right, now grab the drill. Wait, look. See, look at that. All right, grab your breaker bar. There you go. Yeah, it might take a little bit of doing here. I got an idea though. Here. There. I have to turn and kick it first. Like you're trying to bust them. There you go. See, look at that. Yeah, this tire's not that easy to undo when it's wobbly like that. And like,
Yeah, I bet.
did you even see this before? See how it's not even attached to the car?
Oh wow.
Yeah, some people are like, definitely, you can restore that. Yeah, if you put all new pieces on the car
Everything
and you
new.
buy a brand new
car.
every piece, then yes, you can restore it. But then guess what? It's not going to be this car. So I guess that's not really a restoration car, then, is it? All right. Brand new set, barely used, less than 4,000 miles on those puppies. Oh, I'm bending that bar.
Oh no.
That's not good. So saw all the way across there.
All right.
So the saw blade should go through the frame part there. And then we're gonna have to cut the pipe here. And then we should be able to get all the way across to the other side. And it should drop just fine.
So you don't want to be under the car while doing that.
That 100%. I'm only cutting the muffler only underneath the car. And then I'm coming to the top for the rest of it. Good, so we got the muffler pipe cut off of it. Now off. Well, Malia, the good news is the car's not on the ground.
Yeah.
And I still need to get this part disconnected here. There's a little piece of metal stuck right here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're in two parts. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can flip this over. You know, I worked out today with Dennis for the first time in like months and years. I'm feeling pretty strong, so wish me luck. Clear? All right. There it is, Malia. See if we can get the, let's get the axle off. Here's the gas tank. Good news is, that's empty. So we don't have to worry about blowing ourselves up with the sparks from the saw. You know, there's another reason too though. Like if you look right here, Malia, there's still some oil left in there. That's another reason why we take these things out of the rivers.
Yeah.
It may be little there, but you know, there's a lot more in the engine. I say we're making some good progress. And I always like to turn cut my cars in half before I change the oil filter because it's a lot easier to get to them. So whenever you're changing your oil filter, Malia, make sure you just lean on its side like that.
Okay.
And here we go, new day. Let's get this thing going. 2 days later, here we are. We had a big thunderstorm that rolled in, kind of like kept us like away from this project for the car, but lucky for you, through the magic of video editing, you are not skipping a beat. So our task today, Malia, what we need to do is we're gonna take out the tail lights, because we're also, we decided we're gonna do a live auction. So we're gonna save parts that we think that people want. Like, does anybody actually want this, you know, half deteriorated license plate? I have no idea. So 2 days after this video comes out, so this video is gonna come out on a Friday, 6 a.m. 2 days later on Sunday at noon Pacific Standard Time, we're going to have a live auction. So that means if you want any of these parts, live auction, we'll like show you everything that we saved for you. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be exciting, Malia. I think that we can have this entire piece of this section of the car dismantled in the next 45 to 60 minutes. Uh-oh, that one's busted a little bit. A lot of that is aluminum, so we're gonna see if we can save that.
What is that? A bumper?
Yeah, I think it's part of the bumper. Yeah, because it was up here, and some of it's steel and some of it's aluminum, so.
Okay.
We can go back and forth with it. Huh.
There you go.
See, we got that one. And somebody in a comment mentioned, hey, what about the back piece on the very back there? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Maybe. Yeah, it's not coming off perfectly. Kind of came off in 2 pieces. I don't know. We'll save it just because they commented on it. Normally I would just throw that one away, Malia. Look at that.
Came out crisp.
Nearly new. Mint condition. Alright, so we'll cut that. We'll cut that there. We'll cut that there. That'll get that out. Okay, here she goes. She's gonna go into gangster mode. 1, 2, 3, gangster it. And some of you have been asking also if the 78 Ford is for sale over there. Negative. My neighbor got that back in. Hey, morning, sir. We're talking about your pickup. Some of the viewers have been asking about it.
All right.
They want to know if it was for sale. I said 100% it is not for sale.
Hey, everything's for sale for the right price.
Ooh.
It's got a 408 stroker, dynoed at 496 horsepower and 504 foot-pounds of torque.
Get in touch if you're really interested in that. What would you actually let it go for?
I don't know. It would take a bit. Just the motor, 7 grand, just for the motor.
All right, 7 grand for the motor. Would you let it go for 15?
Cash talks.
All right, you hear that? Cash talks, 15 grand. That 78 Ford could be yours. I did that one, Malia. Not because we had to, but because we're gonna put that in the auction as well.
What?
If anybody actually wants more of these, we'll take the time to cut them off. But look at how much, come over here, Malia. Look at how much solid steel
That's cool.
is actually in there. So let's cut the middle of the car in half now.
Okay.
I can't get to that part too well, Malia. Let's just try bending this thing back and forth a couple of times. Or maybe not. Tell you, Malia, the way that this is cutting and the length of the blade, I don't think there's any way that I can get through that part. These are light enough, I'm able to move them around. Our goal is to get that engine out today, the engine and the transmission. We'll take out as much as we can from the inside of the engine. Since we kind of have a saw and the ability to just turn the car over, I'm going to say strip the inside here, flip the car over, and then we'll cut the engine out, we'll cut the transmission out, and then yeah, we'll kind of see where it goes from there.
All right.
Definitely do not hire me for any type of a what do you call this, a restoration project. That is not what this is. This is a disassemble, tear down, recycle it, and as you could see from like the frame and everything that we're doing, like there is nothing about this car that would be restorable in order for it to make any type of sense to put any money into it. The frame is like completely destroyed, it's got holes in it. Every piece would have to be repaired, or not repaired, but replaced, which means it's no longer a restoration project, it's a whole new car. So I hope that you guys have learned at least that from this project. The cars that we're finding in the rivers are not restoration worthy. You know what else we're gonna have to do? I think that we're gonna add another video to this entire setup for what we're doing. And what we'll do with that video, Malia, we'll do a what's inside of a battery, what's inside of a motor, they call it a winkle motor.
Oh.
Ooh, that might be some lead acid.
That is?
Well, I'm guessing it's just gonna be water. All right, we'll get the saw on that part to cut that out. So it's not a regular piston motor. It has like what people keep telling me it's like Doritos inside, and it like goes around, and it's a rotary engine is what it is. You know, for 36 years underwater.
Still works?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't work. But I mean, that looks like almost brand new. Do you know what that is?
A filter?
Yep, air filter. Let's see if we can get that off there. That should take care of that.
There you go.
Now we should be able to pull that out. So yeah, so we'll flush the battery compartment out. I think this is just water left in here. I don't think there's any acid left in there. And so we'll flush it, and then in our next video we'll open up a battery and show you what's inside of that. I don't even know what I'm cutting. I'm just cutting them. We're just getting them done. Cut out of here. Cut. Cut. Man, once we get this motor out, I think we're gonna have to clean it up before we actually start cutting it up, melting it down, and showing what's inside of it also for the next video.
Yeah.
Now, let's test that. See? Aluminum. So we'll end up washing that up and melting that down as well. That thing's heavy, Malia. Like, we're gonna have to put like all of our muscle in. I think we need 3 people to flip it.
I don't know. But if you take the seat out, lighten up some weight.
Yeah?
Yeah. Take the most you can.
We can do that. Ah, I can't get it.
You got it.
Okay, fine. Let me get a box. Almost done. There we go, Melanie.
There you go.
Be proud of me. We did it. Now I'm worn out. Now Mom's gonna flip the car by herself.
It's gonna hit your trailer.
Based upon the width here, and with it going like this, it should not hit the trailer. Keep pushing, don't let go.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, don't let go. Oh, smash me flat. Oh, we're teetering now, Malia. Okay.
If it comes back on me.
Well, flip it. Okay, we're teetering. Slide that log forward more. Okay, we'll just knock it over. Ready? All the way over. Ready? Go, 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 go.
Oh no.
Wait. Is it balanced there?
No.
No, let go of it. Let go. That's balanced there.
Careful.
That might be all I need.
No.
Well, I mean, I'll position it. Good ideas, right, Malia?
I don't want it falling on you. When
It's not gonna fall. I'll see if it's falling. Oh. Should be all right.
For the record, it would have hit the trailer.
Yeah, so that's just water coming out of it. Because if it was like any brake line or washer fluid, honey, it would be a different color. I think it's just water. Should I test it?
Should we move this so we can push it over?
No, we're not gonna push it over. I'm balancing it just like that. Because those are my good ideas. I got 1 bar on this side, okay? So that way, it can't tip over this way. Okay? So it can't fall. See? It can't fall. It can't fall over that way. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Right, Eddie? Okay. Malia, look at the difference in saw blades there. So there's the one that we've been using. There's the new one that I just put on.
heave and a hoe and a mighty pull.
There it is.
Oh, that hose is still on there. Alright. Woo! Falling apart. Oh, I wonder if we can keep it on the block there. Out. Oh, 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 come on. Up on the block. Okay. Still have some wires attached. There and right there. This is looking good. Hey, look, Mom's back just in time, hon. I want to flip this car up and over this way now. It's lighter than before, so we shouldn't have a problem with it, right?
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Oh my goodness! Wow, that's really heavy. Let's just try it one more time with like all of our force and strength. Oh wait, let me reach here. Okay, ready? Oh no! Oh! Ow, that hurt. I can't breathe. I think I pulled a rib out, Malia. Oh wait, Rodney's home. Hey, Rodney!
Yeah.
Hey, can we use your muscle for a couple minutes? My good buddy, my good friend, my new neighbor, Rodney. Oh, we're social distancing also, but we have to get close and social distance all at the same time.
Sounds good.
Oh gosh, it's all in pieces.
Yeah. And my other neighbor, Kristen, she's the bystander on this one. Like they can't believe what I actually do. These are like my new neighbors in the neighborhood. So as new neighbors, like, do you guys think I'm like completely nuts? You're like, did I move into the wrong neighborhood?
Not at all.
Now I'm trying to get you to come work on my vehicle.
All right. Oh yeah, look at that. Rodney's stronger than Mom. Okay, let's twist a little bit and straight on down. Simple enough. I'll be selling a few parts around here if you need anything.
I'm good. I'm good.
Rodney, thanks for your help.
Yeah, no problem.
Wait, are you strong enough to help me get this up too? Oh, that's gonna. That works. I like it. Air flag. Thanks, sir.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the next car.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we're not gonna do another car.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Malia, next stage of the game. Somebody asked if the lights would be available. I could probably cut it very carefully with the saw right back here. There's two nuts here. But if I just go in there and I just cut it nice and gentle, we should be able to get what I like to call blinky headlights. Because they're like,
There's even water in them.
oh, is there?
Yeah, it's slushing.
Oh yeah. Check it. What if there's a fish in there swimming around?
That would be awesome. Make it into a fish tank.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a good idea.
say, that was a lot of fun. It was exhausting. You now know what an RX-7 looks like, completely stripped down and torn apart, what's inside, what makes up the frame. Be sure to subscribe if you've not already done so, because we're going to be tearing apart the transmission as well as the engine in the next video. New videos are out every Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, stay tuned in 2 days coming up. Like if this is Friday and you're seeing this, in 2 days after this video is released, we're doing a live auction. Here, follow me over here, Malia, because we're gonna have parts of this car, like the headlights, parts of the motor, the fan blades, the parts that we've been taking off, because a lot of you guys have been asking, hey Jared, where can I get the light? Where can I get the license plate? And to make it fair, let's just do a live auction. Let's make it fun. It's going to be at noon Pacific Standard Time. I'll make sure that there's plenty of information on the website for the live. If you missed it, be sure to check out the live. And not only do we have the motor and the transmission that's going to be torn apart in the next video, we're also making a backyard foundry, because we're going to be melting down the aluminum and some of the copper from these cars, or from this car, and we are doing a special collector's coin to help pay for our river treasure cleanups, buy some more gear. I need a truck eventually. I don't even have a boat, so I'd love to have a boat for these adventures as well. So all those proceeds go for a good cause, so be sure to support it. The links for the coins will be out the day that we do the coin casting video. So again, make sure you subscribe for that one. And if you're not already a member, become a member, because now you're a part of the team. The link is in the description on the YouTube, in the description. Anyway, it's a YouTube membership, $5, $10 for air sponsors and $25 for gear. That helps us again get out in the rivers. But we also, as part of the team, you guys are like, you're doing something financially out of your pocket, and we want to reward you 2 ways. One is we have videos that we'll be releasing early for you, so a lot of you will have seen this video before everybody else. In addition to that, anytime we announce new coins, you will have already seen that coin casting video before everybody else as well, so you have an additional opportunity before everybody else to purchase those coins as our way of saying thank you for being those extra supporters. So thanks again for being here. Looks like UPS is here with more of my stuff for the backyard foundry, so that's good news. On that note, Malia, let's wrap it up, send them out. Later. Bye-bye.